Good morning, everybody. My name's Aaron Hiller. I'm from On Scene Training Associates. My buddy Jeremy from National Fire Radio and I were talking the other day, and he said, you need to get out there. You need to tell people what you're thinking a little bit. Well, this morning I felt was probably the best time to do that. Yesterday, after seeing everything that went on to our brothers up in Berwick, Maine, up on the seacoast, losing a captain in a residential structure fire, it really started to hit. It really hit pretty good. And so I figured it was a good time to talk about it a little bit. Forgive me for rambling on, because I'm sure I will, but stick with me. There might be something important. So this morning, I came to the gym like I try to do whenever I'm off, and here at New Egypt at the volunteer firehouse that I grew up in. And instead of listening to my normal playlist, instead of watching videos of Dropkick Murphys or Jimmy Buffett or Kenny Chesney or some outlaw country like Waylon and Hank, I watched the video of the fire that everybody's been posting all over the place from Berwick. And I listened to it, and I watched every little detail that I could. And yesterday I listened to those radio transmissions live when I heard about it on Broadcastify. And it strikes you. It really strikes you if this is what you do and what you're dedicated to do. The fire doesn't seem to care, does it? You know, for all this time lately, we start hearing about rapid intervention not being very important anymore. And rapid intervention is, a waste of manpower. We don't have the manpower to dedicate to RIT. That's what I'm reading. I'm reading it all over social media. Reading it from guys who are going to all these conferences all of a sudden, and now are the experts, right? I don't know the definition of an expert for you, but years ago, a guy in this firehouse told me an expert is X meaning past and a spurts meaning a drip under pressure. I hope I'm never called an expert. But anyway, I go back to rapid intervention. Yeah, we are manpower short. Everywhere we go, I've grown up in fire departments that were manpower short. I'm blessed that I work in a place right now that we've got pretty good staffing. Not what we really need, not as good as other places around us, but we're pretty good. So the bottom line is, can we afford to put people as rapid intervention? My opinion is you're damn right you can. They're aggressive. They're doing the right thing. They're opening up the building for us. They're softening the building for us. They're throwing ladders, right? They're another set of eyes. Can they help get lines in place? Absolutely they can, right? We have to know our limits. We have to know what we can do with the personnel we've got around. And those fellows up in Berwick, they gave everything they possibly could to rescue Captain Barnes. Everything they possibly could. All right? Watching that video, it's heart-wrenching. And to know those people involved and to know that those are hard training firefighters. I've had the good fortune and blessed to be going up there again next week, actually, to train with the Seacoast firefighters. It is a salty bunch, right? They give a damn. Volunteer paid, the fire has never cared, right? What this should prove to all of us is quite simply, it's not just the big cities, right? It's not the FDNY or Boston or LA or Charleston or Chicago or wherever you want to talk about. It's hometown America. We have the chance of dying anywhere we go, but we also have the chance of living. If we prepare, if we work hard, if we get our stuff together and we work as a team, we have the opportunity to do the right thing and do well. And we do it every day across the country. Right? So the naysayers and the guys who are saying, you don't need rapid intervention. All you need is an aggressive hand line. Right? I agree. You need the aggressive hand line. Without it, nothing good is going to happen, right? The old words of Andy Frederick, if we put the fire out, we don't have to jump out the windows. Absolutely right. But let's be prepared, okay? Let's get our guys trained. Everybody should be trained in self-rescue. Everybody should have an idea of how to package a downed firefighter because it's your partner next to you, right? I want you, if you're next to me, to know how to package me if I go down, God forbid, right? We owe that to everybody. We owe that to our families. We owe that to the people we swore to protect. And we owe that to the brother or sister in the seat next to us. So don't disregard rapid intervention. There's people who came before us. People like Jimmy Crawford and Butch Cobb, the guys out at the IFSI in Illinois and Champaign, right? Jimmy McCormick out at the Fire Department Training Network and guys like that, guys like Scotty Harden. These are firefighters who dedicated their lives to teaching us how to rescue our own. Don't throw that work out. Right? The baby don't go out with the bathwater. This is important stuff. This is really important stuff. And my prayers and my thoughts are with the brothers up in Maine. I'm going to be up there next week. Really looking forward to seeing everybody, although it's going to be under a real cloud now, obviously. But the brotherhood and the love that everybody will share will help, I hope. If you get the chance, follow those guys with the New England Fools. They do a tremendous job. They're going to have great training up literally in Wells, Maine, a couple towns away from where this fire was. Some great instructors from around the country. And I'm going as a student. Not teaching, just going as a student. Want to learn. Always want to learn. So that's my morning rant, I suppose. Maybe I'll do some more of these if it's okay. And I hope you guys have a great Saturday. You get in the firehouse, train your asses off, and be there for each other. Have a good one.